I left my heart in San Francisco. Hi, we're live, and I'm live. And this is my channel, and I have a little bit of an experience story to tell of my living, of one of my living situations. First off, this is going to be a ridiculously short video. Yes, I am live streaming it, but this is not going to be a very long video at all. I'd be surprised if it was 10 minutes. Anyway, no, yes. So, how are you? Seen ya? No, I'm kidding. Anyway, there was a family, and I'm not going to give the actual name, okay? I'm just going to say the family, the barnyard family, okay? I did a lot of time with, like, up there. Basically country, okay? Up country of here, basically up country where I live here. I went there as a small boy, and then I went back there as basically a teenager, like a small, probably a small kid and a teenager. Me and my family did a lot of like July the 4th things with a lot of people up there. Parties that you wouldn't believe. Food. I was always eating the food, and a couple times DJing in my former teenage life. But if it wasn't July the 4th, and I was going up there to sleep up there in like, you know, bunk bedding, and Nintendo 64 playing, and bunk bedding when it was time to go to sleep. Waking up every morning and basically eating, and getting dressed, doing all that showering stuff. Because and eating, getting up ridiculously squat early, like 7:30, 8:30, 9:30. Having a bowl of porridge, and as fast as you can say, barbecue uncle, right out to the farm, which is like right outside of their house. So as fast as you say, barbecue uncle, we went up there, and you're truly here, feeding chickens and pigs, and living among them as well, living among the chickens and the llamas. Sorry, llama and the chickens and the pigs, and feeding them, right? Like I was totally feeding chickens and pigs, and talking to them in their native tongue, and however you would doodle it, talking to them in their native tongue, and feeding them the pigs and the chickens and feeding the llama, and occasionally just doing the checkup, how they were doing, doing all that farm stuff, okay, doing all that farmer stuff, and I was doing it, So, farmer, the life of a farmer, and the life of a Nintendo 64 player, and sleeping in bunk beds. There goes the phone. We did not get that phone. Um, and that was my life. Yep, that was my life. Playing Nintendo 64, um, and screaming at the phone, and thank you. So yeah, playing Nintendo 64 half the time with them, and growing up with this family, and feeding the chickens, feeding the pigs, talking to them in their native tongue, and like all that. So and and of course eating porridge and all that, and whatever they having for supper, I was doing that too. So I was sleeping in bunk beds basically, and feeding the pigs and doing the farm life there, and going to church a lot, and that was my life. My life as a young, you know, a young teenage farmer, and I never forgot it. It's part of my life still, and I hope I can, do it again at some point. But that right there was my life. The bunk beds, the Nintendo 64, the the you know talking with the chickens and the pigs, and feeding them, and just living the life of a country guy.